if you're new here, my name is Mercy and the channel name is called Just Mercy. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, kindly press that red button and turn on that post notification bell just beside the red button, so that when I will be uploading a new video, you will be the first person to get notified. So guys, for my returning subscribers, I really thank you guys for the support you are doing for me. I don't take anything for granted. So guys, I appreciate everything you've done for me. So guys, I just want to share with you guys the culture of these Arabs and some of their culture or some of their way of living. If you try it in my own country, it is an abomination. It's a total abomination. And I do see them that there are weird things that they are doing when I try it in my home country, but to them it's just normal. To them it's just their normal way of living. It's normal to them. So guys, the first thing is that when the father-in-law, or when the son-in-law comes into the house, your sisters is not supposed to see. Your sister is not supposed to see your husband. When your husband comes to visit your mother, they are not supposed to see your husband. They have to hide and they cover their face, but they are not supposed to be there. They just have to go to another room and sit there, which I feel like is so bad, guys. How can my sister bring a man in the house? And maybe that's my opportunity. I have to see this man. I have to know who is this man. I can't believe that you are telling me not to see your husband. That's totally bad to me, guys. And it's just also the same. You are not supposed to see your brothers in-laws. You are not supposed to interact with them, even if they are coming, and let's say the sister-in-law is in the kitchen, the brother-in-law has to leave. He is not supposed to see this person with eye to eye. They are not supposed to see each other, which I feel like somehow it's so hard, because you find when the sisters-in-laws comes to visit their mother-in-law, they are always just in the bedroom. They just have to stay there, which is somehow very tough for me. You want to sit in the bedroom for 24/7, you can't even go out because the brothers-in-law are there. You are not supposed to see them. And I'm like, how will you, if you have a problem with your husband, who will you tell? Because in my country, if you have a problem with your husband, it's your brothers-in-law who you will go to and talk to them. But now here, these people, you are not supposed to see them. The only person who can see your face is your father-in-law and your father and your brothers, but these other men are not allowed to see your face. And another thing, guys, that I always feel like it's just so hard in me is these people, I was being told they marry cousins, and this one is total abomination in my country. If you try this one, this is an abomination. You can't marry your cousin. Your cousin in my country is like a sister. Is it not just allowed? And this one, I was being told that they are doing this one because they want to keep that wealth within the family line. I'm like, you marry your cousin because of wealth, and how about if this person is poor? You keep the property within the family line. What's that? I think it's not correct. Or maybe this one is also common to some other African countries. They do it, they marry their cousins. But to my country, we don't marry cousin. Cousin is like a sister. You don't just marry cousin at all. And this is a total abomination in my country. Then another thing, guys, their way of life, another way of life that I always feel mesmerizes me. These people, most of their activities are done at night. When people are supposed to be sleeping is when they are doing their activities. They go shopping, they do everything. Back in my country, there's some hours you can't walk. You just have to. It's sleeping time. You do, like in the middle of the night. Which shopping are you going? What shopping are you going to do? That's time people are sleeping. But here you find most people sleep daytime. Then at night is working hours. Most of their works they do them at night. Is their working hours. You find somebody waking up at 9:30 or 10:30 p.m. and is when he or she is asking you for breakfast. A time that somebody is supposed to be eating supposed to be eating dinner, and you are asking for breakfast, surely. And I always feel like this is somehow hard. At first it was so hard for me, guys, because I have not adapted to this. Is something hard because at 10 o'clock I was almost feeling asleep, and it's when these people are waking up, they have to go for shopping, you have to arrange for everything, and it's just somehow hard for me. It was very, very hard for me, guys. And another thing, guys, that this country is a Muslim-oriented country. It's just a Muslim-oriented country, except that the foreigners who are here, we are the only people who are having another different religion like Christians and others. But here, 99% of these people are Muslims. But back in my country, we are Muslim, we have different religions. We have Muslims, we have pagans. Every religion, Christians, it's a mixture. It's just a mixture. But here, you can't come here and then you ask somebody you want to go to church, which church, and this is a Muslim-oriented country. And then another culture that I always feel like their way of life, that sometimes I do feel like this one is somehow fun. Guys, you find when the sister-in-law has come to visit the mother-in-law, you will find the mother-in-law struggling in the kitchen, cooking, doing everything by herself, and the sister-in-law is just sitting down doing nothing. Sometimes you find her sitting down doing something that is even less valuable, pressing a phone, playing games with the phone, chatting on her. He or she can't go to the kitchen and help out with the cause. She's just sitting. You find the mother-in-law is old and struggling, even cooking for them. And this one even goes to the girls. You find a house, there are girls, and these ladies can't even wake up very early in the morning if they don't even have a shagana to help their mother clean the house. No, they will just be sleeping. Their mother is the one who will wake up, clean everything. Try this in an African country, guys, that your mother or your mother-in-law is the one who wake up, cook for you, clean the house for you, and you are just sitting there doing nothing. You are not sick, you're just okay, just pressing phone, playing, doing nothing. Surely, who does that in an African country? And I do feel like this so bad because the mother-in-law is so old, guys, sometimes, and you find this person struggling in the kitchen alone, and there are people, these people are just sitting somewhere chatting, doing nothing, totally nothing, and they don't even feel bothered, they don't even feel care, they don't even care about it, guys. And another thing, guys, I just saw and I was so shocked is that you find the mother-in-law is pregnant and the sister-in-law is pregnant, and even the sister, the daughter to the mother is also pregnant. So you ask yourself, how about if these people give birth at the same time? Who will take care of the other? Because who will do a mungo for the other person? Because all of these people are pregnant and at the same time, and you are like, these people can give birth anytime at the same time, and I'm like, this is so funny. How? Who will help each other? Who will do mungo for the other? And it's just for fun. Another thing is that I always feel funny is you find somebody going to visit their mother, and this person can stay at their home for even 2 months, and this person is married. You go to visit your mother and you stay there for 2 months. You carry your husband and all your kids. You're going to stay at your home with your husband and your kids. And I'm like, what's this? And guys, back in my country, the mother-in-law is a respected person, and you can't just find a son-in-law waking up one day very early in the morning and saying, you know what, I'm going to visit my mother-in-law. That's no. There is a protocol that is followed. A mother-in-law is always very, very respected. You can't just wake up from one day very early in the morning and you say, I'm going to visit my mother-in-law without even making a phone call. You just woke up and then you just reach like that and you are visiting your mother-in-law. And the way somebody is even dressed, guys, just like this person just woke up from bed and just carry himself and come to visit the mother-in-law. They don't have that much respect. It's just, I don't know how they do it, guys. I just don't know. So guys, what do you think about this video? If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, guys. See you in the next video.